Hello folks, Kaz here from Blockhead UK. Welcome everyone, and we're going to do something a little bit different in today's video. I'm going to be talking to Jakob from Brick Bakery, an excellent YouTuber, and he's asked to do a collaboration with me where we both answer questions about our hobby. I hope you enjoy it. Hi Jakob, how are you?
Hey Cass, it's great to be here. Thank you for having me here on your channel. It's wonderful to be here because I really enjoy your channel. Your micro builds and your Lego city is very cool, and I can't wait to answer all of your questions.
So, first question from me, when and where did you get back into the Lego hobby?
I think it all started when I bought the Brick Bank. I had been to a trip to Legoland, and I had been looking at the different modular buildings in the Lego shop, and I thought I wanted to get one of them because I thought they were actually pretty cool, but they were also quite expensive, I thought. And I found one cheaper somewhere else, and I bought it. And once that sort of happened, I started to get back into my old collection. I don't remember specifically if digging out my old collection on my dad's attic came before or after me buying the Brick Bank, but definitely getting out the pile of old bricks from my dad's attic was the sort of inception of this YouTube channel, because once I started sorting out all those bricks to find out if all the sets were there, I started to think that, hey, I want to do more, I want to do something with this, and then the idea of a YouTube channel popped up. So I think it's about a year and a half ago that I got back into Lego, and I think it's mostly because of the modular building, the Brick Bank.
What's your favourite thing about being a Lego YouTuber?
My favourite thing about being a Lego YouTuber is, first of all, meeting a community that is like-minded. You know, people who are interested in the same things that I am, both making YouTube videos and the Lego product. That is really cool. Another thing I really like about being a YouTuber is the immediacy of the medium. You know, when you put out a video, you'll have feedback almost instantly, and people are very nice at giving both constructive and very useful feedback, both for the content of your videos, but also for your structure, your form, your camera, your lighting and such. And that's something I really like. I really like the community, and I really like the immediacy.
What would you like to see made into an official Lego theme, and why?
If I could decide, I think I would like an alternative space theme to the Star Wars space theme. It's not that I want to discontinue the Star Wars space theme, I just want an alternative because that would be great. And I would love for it to take its departure in the style we've seen in the Lego Movie 2 sets. This crazy bonkers approach to space exploration and space travel, you know, and that amount of creativity we've seen in those sets. I would love a space theme that is much more like the classic space themes, not classic space necessarily, but classic space is an example, but more like the M-Tron or the Blacktron, maybe the Ice Planet 2002, all those sets from way back then, and just times a million, you know, just crazy ships with crazy functions and crazy functionalities and bases with all kinds of weird stuff in them. You know, make modular bases, make modular space bases, make things that are as big as those Creator Expert sets, but for space and not in the Star Wars theme. That would be cool. I would love for there to be space-inspired expert creator sets. That would be cool.
That's a really great answer. A bit of fantasy now. If you could have any Lego set, either discontinued or present, for your collection, what would it be?
I think I can narrow it down to two. I hope that's alright, but two. The Black Sea Barracuda, which is the original pirate ship with the red striped sails, and that one is really awesome. I would love that one, but it's quite expensive now as far as I know. And the second one is the El Dorado Fortress, to match from the same wave of pirate sets. I don't have a lot of pirate sets, and I never got a lot of pirate sets, but I vividly remember playing with them with one of my playmates. So those two sets are sort of my childhood rolled into two Lego sets that I really never got. I would love to get those two. Those two are awesome.
What is it that's inspired you to make YouTube videos?
Oddly enough, I think I was inspired by a Danish television program that's called Bonderøven, which is what I tend to call process TV. Now, process TV is the kind of television where you follow somebody making something, and it's not terribly sort of exciting. It's just fascinating because of the process, because you see people do something and something materializes. It could be carpentry, for instance, or somebody building a house or something like that. And that television program, Bonderøven, the hick or the hillbilly, is all about that, because it's about a guy who does those things. He does carpentry, he does farming, he does everything in and around his own house, which is very fascinating to me because he can do that. He has those skills, and following that process, following that sort of development is very interesting. So that, I think actually that program was very, very inspirational to me, because I thought, you know, Lego can do kind of the same thing. You can follow the process to some extent, and yeah, so that's what inspired me to make YouTube videos, I think.
And another fantasy question: if money were no object, which Lego show would you like to visit and why?
If money weren't an object, I think I would go to one of the American international Lego shows. I don't know too much about what goes on over there. The one I've heard most about is probably BrickFest, and the one in Philadelphia at that. I know there are a lot in Europe as well, but I haven't really found out how to find out about those. I tend to find out about them just before they happen or just after they have happened, so that's quite unfortunate. But if money wasn't an object, I think I would go to BrickFest in the United States.
Well, they were a great set of answers, Jacob. Thank you so much for inviting me to take part in this collaboration with you.
Thank you, Cass. It's been wonderful to be here. I really enjoyed this little collaboration, and the interview was great. I had a lot of fun. I wish you all the best, and all the best for your channel, and I'm always looking forward to your next video.
If you haven't already looked at Jacob's channel, Brick Bakery, I highly recommend it. He has some great content, looks at old and new Lego sets, and is really entertaining, so go check him out. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel so you can see new content when it is released.